Hello and welcome to Film Roulette, where I let the movie gods decide what film I'm going to watch. And it could be any film in the world. That's on UK Netflix, because I'm a poor boy and nobody loves me. So yeah, it could be good, could be bad, who knows? Let's find out. Ooh, okay. So this film's called The Decline, produced by Netflix. Netflix has a tendency to throw a lot of stuff at the walls, see what sticks. So right now, it's definitely not a quality reassurance where they have their brand, but they've made some good films. So The Decline is a Canadian thriller drama film directed by Patrice Leliberté, stars Guillaume Carlin as Antoine, a man from Montreal who joins a survivalist training program in rural Nord du Quebec, led by an experienced middle-aged survivalist, Alain. After an accidental training death, the attendees are bitterly divided, triggering a tense showdown. Okay, so this film's okay. Some good, some bad. So let's start with the good. Like the two greats, Alsop and Spencer, location. The snowy wilderness looked lovely on camera. They had some sweeping aerial shots that really brought out the location. At one point, a shootout in this area reminded me of a live-action PUBG. Ou tout bon du garçon. As far as I could tell, no green screen pickup shots, or any green screen at all actually. So everything must have been shot on location, which must have been hell for production because of all the wet snowy ground. If there was, it was done very well. Production design was really good. They had this cool hexagonal greenhouse, and the interiors of the house and the shelves of survival food, and it really tried to help with the film's verisimilitude. I like that about the film. I feel like the director really tried to stick to a grounded reality. I don't know how accurate the portrayal of survivalists are, but I do know that mindset definitely exists in some people in the world. I'm sure there's definitely people that are out there that believe society is on the verge of collapse. Wouldn't that be crazy if some unforeseen event caused a worldwide change in our societies, catching countries off guard and changing how we all live seemingly overnight, eh? Mental. It's also a lean film, 90 minutes long, so it feels like it goes 0 to 100 very fast. Once that inciting incident about a further way through happens, boom, we are off. I'll admit, I felt like I knew where the story was leading to. However, there were moments that caught me genuinely by surprise in it. It's quite nice. All the acting was okay. The best for me was Real Boss. Bosse? God, I don't know how to say his name, but it's spelt like Real Boss, and that's an amazing name. He certainly had the most to work without the characters, as Alain, the lead survivalist. You can see that in the scene where they're wasting water and he sort of flips out. And also the dude looks, I don't know if it's just the camera, but he looks huge compared to the other actors. And despite his charisma, it really helped when he had this big sort of presence in the film. He also open hand slapped someone during an altercation, and honestly it was back being a kid when you watch The Big Show.
That's like a cannon going off!
This film is certainly okay in good parts. I feel left wanting a little bit more. I don't know if that's expanding on characters or more subtext, but there was something lacking for me. You have some really interesting ideas to play with here, the difference between Alain's idea of survivalism, which is a very active and almost pathological mindset that you have to be in that mode 24/7, whereas the trainees have a much more lax view, and they even alluded to it in the monologue, this monologue they have, which they bring back at the end. However, I just think if there was a big intent on what the filmmaker was trying to say about this, it most probably was lost on me. I don't feel like there was enough to it. Personally, I recommend this film. If I was to give it a score, it would be 4 out of 5.